Today we're continuing with the absolute masterclass piece of work that I made yesterday during my Lumberloon video. You know, demonstrating how to make a Lumberloon is pretty easy for me. I am the daddy of it, and yes, we're just here playing with our deck, per se. This deck's pretty good. You know what, all around it fits the orders of what Lumberloon should be. So, you know, by following the exact formula that I've created, possibly we can get some juicy wins and even win this challenge today. We'll go Valkyrie up here against the Miner. Ooh, he places a shotgun dealer, but little does he know that's going to get absolutely booty spanked, and we're going to still have an entire witch to our hands. Fantastic. Okay, he's going to use the Tesla there, which is actually really good for us. We'll just Psyker Hunter in the back here. Larry's not getting the tower, but the Tesla is beat to the dirt. Absolutely beat. So, we're just going to go Lumberloon, I think. He's going to go Valkyrie in the back. I don't think this guy's very high in elixir there. He kind of had to overspend that Tesla. And the Ice Spirit goes the wrong way. He rockets absolutely nothing. Now, did I really expect these guys to be good this early in the Grand Challenge? Not really, or the Classic Challenge, but, I mean, I expected a little bit more oomph, you know, some oomph. I'm not getting it, though, so it's alright, it's good. I like winning. Even Witch also is just really good in general. I mean, Eva Witch. What can you say, really? Is he gonna give up? Well, the King Tower is shooting the skeletons, which is healing the Witch as, like, I'm gonna freeze that, because she's gonna build up skeletons, and then the King Tower, or even the Princess Tower, is gonna begin shooting the skeletons, and she's gonna heal up completely. She's back at full health, almost, and the King Tower is still shooting the skeletons. Wait, maybe she can live one more? Oh, she just gets taken out. Okay, we'll just dig around this guy real quickly. Zaytoven from Saga, absolutely obliterated. Ah, he's still playing. Alright, well, you know what? Not absolutely obliterated. He joined back, which is great. Now we have a little bit more of a challenge. Alright, let's go for... That's fantastic. Thank you, sir. Wait. Ah, shoot. Alright, it's fine. He gets a connection there. I placed those guards in a little late. That whole thing is dead. And his Valkyrie's getting a little bit too much value, but that's okay. We have both of his towers and half his king, so we should be pretty much good to finish off this challenge. Which is also just a one-card cycle, too, which makes it so, like, efficient, you know? It's just, you're not going to get another card. That's real. I mean, honestly, Witch is, like, really broken now that I think about it for, like, he's rocketed his own tower. Alright, cool. So, we're getting to the next game. Now, we're hopping in once again here. Yenema's Dragon with the Three Musketeers banner. Wow, how great. Alright, let's go with Lumberloon at the bridge here. You know, I like starting off plays nice and early. I don't really need to wait for my opponent to begin. I'm just going to begin when I feel like it. So he's playing RG. Hunter's going to be really, really bad against Balloon. Just going to... Okay, he places Hunter a little far back. He could have just taken no damage, but he decided to take some damage anyway. We're going to have to... go like this with the monk, and then actually we should pretty much take the hunter out with that as well, so we should be good with that. Princess is gonna lock on there. Yes. Sorry. Yenema's Dragon. Ooh, that's an interesting name. Okay, so he's probably playing with Evo RG, which actually, honestly, I do pretty good against RG, just because my hunter can just put it right in his face and just right inside of him, just deep inside. So I think it's pretty good, just like line it up to his belly button and just instantly just thunder bangs him. Alright, let's go with nothing. Let's see if he casts the ability here. He probably will. Okay, he's not going to cast the ability, which is fine. Let's go like this. I'm sorry, did that just half health? Wow, that's insane. That one little fist punch just destroyed my lumberjack. That's dirty. That's dirty. Alright, let's go with this. And then I think we honestly... He just uses Hunter? No, he didn't. He just used Monk. Okay, so we're going to always save our Balloon in this case for his, after he uses his Hunter, which he'll probably use his Hunter maybe now. He uses Monk again. Okay, so this is interesting. Let's cycle our Hunter to the other lane. He might want to go, RG, so I'm not really sure why I cycled in the other lane, but he's not going to go RG. Okay, this is interesting. I don't really know what this guy's exactly playing. Let's just go with guards here. He's going to cast his ability, which is kind of a waste, because... yeah, his guards are still alive, and he barely did any damage. So he's going to have to guard that. I think we just kind of go in here for something like this. He might go with a Hunter, which he probably will go for a Hunter, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, we're going to at least rage on all those ghosts, and then we can just go with our Valkyrie here. That is going to be really hard and tricky to get past this Hunter this game. You know, even though we do have Hunter and counters RG, his Hunter counters my Balloon really greatly, so it's going to be interesting. Okay, that Hunter's going to be taken out, and then let's just go for a Witch in the back here to spawn some skeletons, and even if he does cast the ability, the Witch is probably going to heal anyway. Okay, he's gonna lightning that witch. Not too bad. Let's go with guards right here, and then let's just go with royal delivery on top of all this. I wonder if he casts the ability, what would happen? Okay, he didn't cast the ability, which is good, but I wonder what would happen. That'd be interesting. Okay, let's go with the hunter right here. He doesn't seem to be using the RG, just kind of getting damage other ways. Not sure if that's really efficient for him, but it's okay. And then, I kind of just want to go for a lumberjack, just kind of see what he's gonna do. If he goes with a hunter, maybe I trick him out a little bit. Okay, he's not faked out. This is really gonna be hard for me, kind of to push through here because his hunter is just gonna be so valuable. He doesn't even seem to be. Is he even running RG? This is interesting. He hasn't used his RG once. Maybe let's go with a hunter on that. I don't really know honestly what to do here. I think I'm gonna go with a Valkyrie here. He doesn't actually have a tower, so I'm gonna go Lumberloon over the bridge here. We'll see if he puts hunter on the opposite. Oh, he's gonna just go lightning. That's really good. Wait, maybe we can freeze his hunter. Yeah, we can freeze his hunter there. Okay, that might be some damage. I only get one hit. Okay, this is juicy. Alright, yeah, he's going in here. Alright, let's go for this. Let's go with the royal delivery here. He might get some damage, but I'm not too scared. I think we should take that out. Okay, we're not taking it out. Why are we not taking that out? Okay, we're taking it out now. And he just has lightning. This is so, interesting. I hate it so much. He just keeps having lightning for literally everything. Alright, it's not good. We really have to get past this hunter. I'm just not sure how we're going to be able to do that. Let's go for our guards here. He's going to go for that. And I just can't. Problem is with all these, air cards that shoot, it's the monk just counters them really good. So we're not going to be able to do anything against him. He's going to go lightning again. How much lightning does this guy have? This is insane. He keeps using lightning. Okay, let's go to the lumberjack here, and then maybe we go kind of over the bridge here. I kind of almost want to go with something like this. See if we can do any damage there. I don't know how much. Let's see where he puts his hunter too. Oh wait, hold up. I think he just lost again. Yeah, I think he's done. I think the Valkyrie's gonna take out the hunter. I think we should be good. Yeah, I think that's game. One more hit. Yeah. Wow! Tip of my tongue was milking a little bit, but I think other than that, I was pretty self-centered, pretty calm, pretty good. 14,000 gold. That's actually really good. Okay, bet. 4-0 in this challenge, looking tasty. I mean, when you have the equation for a certain deck down and you know exactly how to build another one, you're gonna get some good answers. Let's go with our witch in the back again. Again, I'm not scared of starting the first play of the game. I really like starting the first play of the game with an Evo, especially. Okay, now I'm a little intimidated. I think royal delivery now, and that's a perfect counter. Beautiful. Okay. He's gonna go Dark Goblin. Wait, I think we take out that Dark Goblin? No, because he put a Fire Spirit down. Dang it, that sucks. Okay, I think since he's just gonna do that, honestly, I'm not really too concerned about those wall breakers. I'll let them connect. We'll just go to Lumberloon here. See what he kind of has. Fish out something, maybe. Okay, he's gonna go with that. Wait, I think the Lumberjack's still gonna splash on those bats. Oh, he's still gonna get some damage. Can we freeze? Okay, we do freeze. I think this is actually pretty good. This is probably gonna be our only damage we're gonna get in this game, really. So we're just gonna have to... That sucks. That's a lot of damage. Okay, that was a good play by him, but I didn't really have a spell there. I think the only thing this deck lacks is spells, because I only have freeze and then royal delivery, so I could always replace guards with something like zap or anything. I think in this deck especially, that would probably be good, just because I already have witch, which could be used as also air counters and swarm because of the skeleton she spawns. So replacing her with something like, zap or arrows, I think I could definitely see doing. Probably more like zap, arrows, or snowball. Or rage too. Rage is also not too bad. Okay, we're gonna have to kind of go with the royal delivery over here because I am not trying to take all that damage. That's gonna take the royal delivery. Let's go with the lumberjack here as well. And he's not gonna summon the ability, which is good. We still have a full health witch. So we'll see what he does. He probably is gonna go with a dark goblin or something. Okay, he's gonna pull that over, which is actually pretty good. Wasted his win condition right there. Let's freeze that actually. Obviously kind of a bad freeze since he put Skeleton King down, but not the end of the world. We're still gonna get some good damage on that tower. And then we can just go Valkyrie on top of all that as well. This is where it gets a little tricky here, but I think we can just go like this. I think we can perfectly counter this with guards as soon as that drops. Oh, not quite perfect, but pretty good. And then let's just go. We don't even need to go to the royal delivery. He got some damage somehow. Oh shoot, and those bats are gonna get some damage too. Dang it. Okay, we're gonna need to go witch here, and then let's just go. Let me just go in for a Lumberloon other wing. Sorry. He doesn't have a tower, and he just uses a dark goblin over there, so that's pretty good for us actually. He does have bats, but he just uses bats too. So yeah, he doesn't have anything. Okay, he has bats now. Let's go for a freeze on those bats. Obviously, really bad freeze because didn't really do too much there. That's going to take all that out. Oh, shoot, this is not good. All right, we'll just let him have our tower over there. I'm not too concerned about that. He's going to take that anyway. This is where it gets kind of concerning, though, about right here. Don't want him to 3-crown me, and now we are really tasting the wrath of his taste buds. All right, that's beautiful. Thank you for all that. I appreciate it. Can we not take a tower, please? And we just don't get an option. All right, this one, not the best game ever. Snow loves Expo. That's disgusting. Why aren't you playing Expo? Because if you played Expo, I think I would have a pretty good chance. At least a better chance than that. All right, so we're replacing guards with Zap. I think it's going to be actually pretty good because we already have enough skeletons spawning in from the witch. So it should be pretty tasty. Okay, then we could just cycle our hunter here in the back. Okay, he's going to go miner, which is great. Let's just go with a hunter here. We'll just absolutely shred that guy whole, and we do indeed. Great. I'm not going to go with a balloon here, I don't think. Yeah, no, not a balloon. Okay, this is interesting. I'm just going to go with a zap here. Just a cycle. We're going to take out that goblin, which is pretty good. And then we can always just go for a balloon. Okay, he's going to go with that, which is fine. Let's actually go for a Valkyrie over here into a balloon. Because he probably does have like an ice wizard or something. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have to do something with this balloon. Okay, wait, hold on. This could be pretty good actually for us. Alright, never mind. I'm just gonna let that all go. Yeah, he's gonna go with that. Honestly, probably could have went for a freeze there, maybe, but he had a goblin hut to pull it back. So this is gonna be interesting. Honestly, this deck, these decks too, like Graveyard or Electro Giant, I think he's playing Graveyard or Electro Giant, whatever he's playing, counter me really well because Ice Wizard is so good against Balloon. He has a goblin hut, which he can just cycle back to way faster than I can cycle back to the Balloon. So this is gonna be a challenge nonetheless. Let's go with a Royal Delivery here. I think that takes that all out. Not sure what that miner was, but okay. It's gonna be a feisty challenge here. So let's just go for a zap here as well. Just gonna keep cycling kind of our zaps because I don't really know what else to cycle here. Let's just go. Let's go in for another Lumberloon. I mean, he's gonna have a Goblin Hut and Ice Wizard and the classics, but what can I really do against that? There he is. Good job, buddy. Good boy. All right, we go witch the wrong lane. Well, whatever. We pulled the Valkyrie, which is good. No damage out of her. And we are going to take damage from that because my Royal Delivery would not get down there fast enough. You know what? I'm just going to tank that Ice Wizard as well. I'm not too scared about that. Witch is going to take that out completely. And I think whatever he actually puts down on top of that... Let's go for a freeze on this right away. Let's go for a freeze on that. That's going to take the tower pretty much if it doesn't do anything. Okay, great. Okay. Yes! Sorry. We have to really lock in here, though, because this is going to be a really hard challenge if we don't. That's too late. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Is it too late? I don't even know. I didn't really see. Was that too late or not? I don't know. Okay, whatever. Okay, so this is where you gotta have ball knowledge. This is where you know that hut is over way too far and it's not gonna pull the balloon unless he has snowball or something. Not snowball, just an absolute hard counter to my entire deck. Fantastic. Great. I love that. Okay, what the heck is this? The witch just decided not to go for the tower? I'm confused. Okay, I don't really know what that was, but okay. Sure, fine. Let's just say witch is just absolutely freaking disgusting, which she is. I don't know. He's a poison away, dude. This is just so dirty. So dirty. Yeah, you're terrible at the game. It's okay. We faced a couple hard counters in a row, but it's not the end of the world. This guy's still emoting, which just drives me up a wall. Alright, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna get into another one. Again, it's not a bad deck. It's a pretty good deck. I'm just facing too many hard counters here. Especially that one. If I face another one of those decks, Lumberloon, I don't care what deck you're using in Lumberloon, you're going to lose. Because Goblin Hut, Ice Wizard, whatever the heck that was, Minor Cycle, is always just going to clap your cheeks repeatedly until you can't breathe anymore. Okay, this guy's using Recruits, which I actually think is pretty bad for us as well. We'll see. Let's go Lumberjack in front of that. Okay, that's good. We're going to take out that Giant. And, yeah, I don't think we're going to struggle here necessarily, because Giant doesn't do too good against Hunter and stuff like that, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, let's go with a Hunter right here. Hope that Flying Machine doesn't lock on to our tower. I think we should be good. Wow, that's dirty. That's going to shoot it from across the entire highway. Okay. We're going to kind of have to lock in. Let's go for something like this at the bridge. That's really the only move we can do right now unless we want to cycle our Royal Delivery, which I don't, or Zap, but we don't have anything to do that for. Okay, let's see. Okay, so his only air card seems to be Flying Machine. I'm not going to freeze that because I don't want him to, like, counter push me super hard, which he's going to. I mean, get enough damage there anyway. Let's see what we can do here. Let's actually go for our Evo Witch early. I have a feeling he's going to probably do something with like a giant. Okay, he wasn't. That's fine as well. He's going to rocket that, which isn't too bad. We're going to hit on that, which is fine. Then we'll just let that flying machine hit it. How the heck did that flying machine not cross the bridge before? That's disgusting. Ew. Nerf the range of that thing. I needed a nerf for so long. That's dirty. Okay, let's go with our Lumberjack in the back. I feel like his giant's going to have a hard time breaking through all my defense here. Okay, I'm going to go for a freeze on that, which is actually going to be pretty good. We'll take out those E-barbs, at least to the best of my ability. And then he's going to have really nothing in return. Okay, not too bad there. Obviously, like, not a very good elixir trade at all, but it's, like, kind of the best we could do. Okay, he's going to go with the giant in the back. Let's go with the hunter in the back. And then we obviously have our witch as well. He does have rocket, so it's going to be a little tricky to kind of counter here. Let's just go for a Valkyrie as well, then. And then we can kind of see, obviously, the flying machine is not the best. So let's go for a witch up here so we can't get too much rocket value. And then I think that fisherman's a skeleton, which is good. He's going to rocket that, just rocket that. So that's not too bad. He's not really going to get too much damage there. Okay, actually, he does get a giant hit, which is kind of dirty. Again, I really have to take too many. I maybe have a little too many spells here, it seems. But I think that's okay. We'll just tank this. Let's actually cycle our... The thing is, I do honestly want to save my... Road delivery for something like a... Let's go for which other lane? For something like his E-barbs, because those are going to be pretty deadly. Let's go which other lane here, and let's just pressure a lot, because he doesn't really have a push being built up so far. That Valkyrie's going to do a lot of damage, and we also are going to do a lot of damage against his E-barbs as well. I think we can just do another hunter here. His tower's going to be gone, and then he doesn't really have anything to, like, counter push with. Yeah, I think he's done. Alright, so pretty good. Kind of just kill his tower before he can kill us. It's just not too bad. Base race him. But pretty good. We do face giant pretty well, so I'm not too, concerned against giant players necessarily. And E-barbs, we also kind of pretty well with the stack with the road delivery and everything. And then maybe guards wasn't like the best thing to take out. I don't really know. It's definitely interesting with this deck, because normally Lumberloon like this would have like something like Tornado. But obviously I don't need to have Tornado on my deck, so I'm just going for another spell. Or guards works well too. Maybe I do skeletons instead of guards, because guards are a little thicker. I think skeletons are a little thinner. Ooh, we might be playing another Lumberloon or a graveyard. Just interesting, depends. Okay, seems to be Lumberloon, which is fine with me. He misses a tornado, which is great. And that's going to be almost tower down. So basically for this, we're basically going to save our hunter for every single time he goes balloon, and then he's never going to be able to break through, because our witch doesn't do that much damage to air defense cards, to air units. So we... Oh, shoot. That's naughty. Yeah, I guess it could have been E-Giant too. So he's playing that E-Giant deck with Goblin Hut. He probably shouldn't have it in Cycle. Or maybe he's not. He's using some other building. I actually don't know. Okay, this is going to be interesting though. I think we go with our Hunter right here to begin with, just to like really get the... Are we serious? Are we freaking serious? How is that even possible? We're gonna have to freeze this. Dude, that's so dirty. That's like the dirtiest thing I've seen all year. He's clipped me with that lightning. That's disgusting. Okay, I guess I kind of have to wait for when he goes lightning. He did like overcommit there. I don't know. That was crazy. I should have waited till he lightning, but I didn't know. Okay, interesting. Let's go with the Valkyrie here. Kind of that. It's an interesting play. I guess he was trying to force out some elixir, so it kind of worked, but... If we get to the tower here with that Valkyrie, because, like, I don't... Is that bowler can do a pretty good job against it, but I think the Valkyrie will end up getting the tower. Yeah, she didn't really think about that one. Okay, let's just go for a hunter up top right away. Hopefully that's not too much lightning value. Okay, he's going to spend. He's going to kind of overspend there anyway, so we should be good. He might lightning that, but if he does, I just have my road delivery. In fact, I'm going to go with my road delivery now to kind of just prepare for his lightning anyway, and then we should take out that pretty much. Okay, good. So he didn't actually end up lightning, which is actually really good for me. And then if he does... Oh, he's not... He's going to have to defend that, but he's not going to be able to lightning that, because he'll probably lightning my Lumberloon in the other lane, which is not too bad because I have freeze. Okay, he gives up. Great, dude, this is... People are just scared of my high testosterone, and it happens a lot. So, not really... kind of accustomed to it. We got 3 crown in the sky, not too bad. I've been 10 Doma. Pretty good so far. Even losing 2 games in a row, right? Never lose hope. This challenge is still definitely possible to win. Just kind of depends where your head is at. 2-star Indian Horde, alright. Kind of lacking there. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Karaku. Let's go in for an Eva Witch in the back. Really cycling to our Eva Witch. And then, just gonna see what's up with this guy. He's playing a little passive. Okay, he's gonna go with that. I don't want to commit too much elixir right now to that just witch push because he's probably gonna build up something with like an E-Golem. Yeah, hopefully we can even take out that battle there with our witch. Ooh, so he's playing regular Golem, I think, actually, not E-Golem. Because he was playing E-Golem, Zap, he wouldn't have Zappies. He's playing regular Golem, which is fine. Can you please kill that? Okay, we can. So yeah, that was actually a good time to go pump from him. He's still down on elixir, so let's go with this. He's gonna still have to defend the hunter in the other lane, and if he has a light spell like bats, I'm just gonna zap that. Wow. Yep, that's beautiful. He's pretty much gonna counter me the entire rest of the game. Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Byron is just so good. Like, I mean, that takes out Lumberloon completely. There is no trace left behind the Lumberloon. After that, just a little scrub on the tower from the balloon droppings, but that's literally all. So we're gonna have some fun. And by fun, I mean nothing. So he's playing Speedy. Yeah, he's playing Speedy Golem, Mini P.E.K.K.A. I literally pretty much always lose this deck every single time I play it, so I don't think we're winning today, but we can, you know, figure some stuff out. I don't know. Let's go with the road delivery here, and then just try to take out that healer. He's building up an entire factory in the back of the map, so yes, we're gonna have some fun. Let's go with this. He's gonna go Mini P.E.K.K.A. against that, and then maybe we can just try to go with something in the other lane with Balloon. He's going with a Valkyrie. How many cards does this guy have? I feel like these players just keep whipping cards out, because I haven't seen the Valkyrie in his deck the entire game. Okay, let's load behind here a witch. Okay, so he's gonna go with that, which is fine. Okay, let's go with this, and then let's go with this as well. It's gonna be hard to defend. He did spend a lot of elixir there though, but Mini P.E.K.K.A. and then he's just gonna build up for vines, and then he's just gonna absolutely just. Yep, there he goes. Okay, get in for a treat. You're in for a treat here. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Wow, that's beautiful. Yes, and that Valkyrie is going to be an absolute pain. So we end up defending just by something. I don't know how we're actually just defending this at all. Like, it shouldn't even be defendable, but we are. Wow. Okay. Wow. I've never defended a push like that in my entire life, and I think he's cooked because he doesn't have his Mini P.E.K.K.A. anymore, and he has vines, but I don't think that's gonna matter too much. He has a lot of elixir, but I have a big push, and okay, he's gonna do that. Which is not too bad. When I mean not too bad, I mean absolutely perfect. I mean, I don't think he could have picked a better card to put down with vines there because he didn't have his Mini P.E.K.K.A. in hand. Okay, this is we're in for a treat. Another treat here. This is the second treat of the day. Yep, there it is. The second treat of the evening, and we're gonna go witch in the back. Okay. In fact, we're in for some desserts here. He's gonna go with a Mini P.E.K.K.A. Probably has the speedy. Right. Okay. Lock in. Let's go with our Valkyrie up here. Maybe distract that Mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, we're gonna freeze the Mini P.E.K.K.A. The reason we're freezing is because we need a hunter alive to kill the golem. Okay, let's go with his right here. Okay, our troops are still alive. I don't think he has lighting in this deck, although he definitely could. He's gonna pull out probably something soon. Okay, defense. Wait, hold up. I think I win the game here. He just went for a defensive pump, which is actually really bad for him. And then he has a Mini P.E.K.K.A., but I don't think Mini P.E.K.K.A. is gonna swing over, so nothing's gonna be able to bind that. He just wasted all of his elixir. I'm gonna freeze that immediately, and I think we are okay. No, he has vines. He still has vines? What did he use vines on? Okay, never mind. He didn't just use vines. Probably, honestly, probably could have won if I went for that in the other lane, but you never know. Okay, I'm actually playing really good D here. I think this deck is just really good for D against this type of deck, archetype, but we'll see. Okay, he's spending a lot of elixir. Let's go like this. I don't know if we can take his tower here. It's going to be hard. Let's freeze this. Let's freeze it right now. We need to take out that Mini P.E.K.K.A. Please, Daddy. Please, another hit, Daddy. Yes! Beta case. I never went against that deck. That is just so gross that I actually pulled out that victory. Dude, I don't know. This deck might be better than the Lumberloon deck that's in the meta right now. I mean, I think the meta Lumberloon deck probably would have countered that, though, because Evo E-Dragon Bowler, but this deck's not too feisty. I mean, really feisty. Not too bad. Nerf Berserker, Anton, alright. Log bait, it seems. Or Expo. either way, I don't match up too well against that. Mortar, actually. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's go for a hunter right here. Wow, it's an interesting mortar. Kind of shot off to the side there. Dark Goblin to clean up those skeletons. I'm just going to zap that. It's going to get a hit, but nevertheless, not a lot of damage, which is good. And then our... Are you serious? That's the push, bro? Oh, that was the push. That was the push to take my tower there. Did not work. Okay. This is fine. Let's just go Evil Witch back here. That should clean that up nicely. And then, hopefully nicely, Witch has a hard time splash damaging sometimes. Okay, she's good. So then that's going to be pretty much taken out. He's going to go with another defensive mortar, which is actually going to be counterproductive for him, although not really, because I did miss my balloon placement there. I missed it again because I'm just not thinking very smartly, and my thumb keeps hitting the dang screen. Oh, the witch take out the Dark Goblin, please? No, I should have zapped on the dang minions. I didn't think the Dark Goblin was going to be taken out, so I did that. Okay, so he has a lot of defense, even though I do have... even though he plays his mortar wrong, he still has a lot of defense. Those minions are doing way too much damage. That's disgusting. A third of my tower for minions? No. A lot of cards need to nerf in this game. Hopefully that comes of December 1st because I cannot take it anymore. Okay, he's gonna have to go with a knight on that Valkyrie there. We'll see if he does. Or not. We're just gonna let it connect to his tower. Oh, it doesn't connect. Okay. Are we freaking serious? Okay. I guess we are serious. Please don't put your knight down. Thank you, sir. Okay, that's too much damage, though. That hits again? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry! That hits again, dude. That hits again. Okay. We're gonna have fun with this guy. You can tell. I don't know how I let that connect my tower, though. I didn't really have too much... You know the problem with this card that he's putting down right there? Is the fact that that's a walking 700 death damage bomb, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, let's go with our witch right here. Try to just take that out completely, and we'll see if we can do that. Okay, he's gonna go with Dark Goblin over there, and I kind of just need to go in. You know, it's kind of just there's a time and a place, and this is the time, and it's the place as well. Okay, we're gonna need to go for our zap on that. That's gonna die, which is great, and then I'm sorry. Yeah, we're dead. So you're telling me the Lumberjack Slash didn't drop his juice all over the minions' faces? He did. I saw his juice spill out. It's okay. I'm gonna take a loss, this guy. Anton, I guess he deserves it. It's gonna be the last game of this challenge, but 7 wins is not too bad with this deck. And I mean, faced a couple hard counters in there. Mortar wasn't the best with Dark Goblin and minions, but again, not too bad a deck. Follow the Lumberloon formula, and you'll end up getting a good deck like this. Thank you for watching, boys. Like for Big Fat Daddies, and subscribe as well. Thank you.
Run it up, moonshine in my gut. Shoot a buck, made a buck to fly for the mud. I've been roaming with the cattle, I have a state off, it's a battle.